Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. This video will showcase my entire SLG collections, and before we go on to that, I just want to update everyone about the Chanel price increase next week. I had just received confirmations from my SA that the price increase is actually gonna be on the 14th of May next week, and we are in Canada, so I'm not sure whether the price increase is slightly different on a different date depending on the continent. And I believe the source that I've got from my Instagram account, that person might actually be in Europe. So I'm not sure whether the price increase on the 11th of May is actually going to be happening at a different continent. But in Canada, the price increase is going to start on the 14th of May. However, she did inform me that it will be on selected handbags. She did not confirm which of these selections will be increased, but there is another information that she adds, that the increase will also cover SLG, which is the small leather goods. And I did wanted to do my entire SLG collections video, so I think it is a very good opportunity to let you guys know that the Chanel price increase next week, it will include the SLG as well. And moving on, I will showcase my SLG collections. As you can see, I have to move the camera a little bit and just in the beginning so that I can showcase my SLG. So I'm going to show you my entire small leather goods collections, and it is actually sorted according to the label. I have the Dior one here, the Louis Vuitton one, all on these sections, and at the top I do have the Prada. Those two are being covered. I will show them later on. Prada, Gucci, and everything else here on the right hand side are the Chanel SLG. So I will showcase them in a very quick time frame because there's quite a lot to go through, and I will briefly describe about the SLG. And let me just start with the Dior. And this is actually in patent. It is a very compact wallet. It does have a small sections here to put your notes, and it does have a zipper pocket, and there's a couple of card holder cut slots here. However, this is actually in a very smooth leather on the inside, and it is patent leather on the outside. One thing I noticed about Dior SLG, it is prone to wear and tear very quickly. As you can see, there is already a wear and tear stain from here, and I can only imagine it does come from the charm itself, because this is the charm that it does come with, and you are able to attach the charm on the sections here, and if you do that, the metal will slide against the corner here very often, and that's the reasons why you will see the wear and tear on that sections. So just bear in mind, if you decided to get the Dior SLG with the charm, it will have that wear and tear fairly quickly. I've only ever used this for a month, and it has shown that wear and tear, but I still love the quilted and the small little charm from Dior. Moving on to my second SLG from Dior, and this is the card case. And I do understand that this card case, it is not very easy to come by, so I was so lucky to get it from my SA. She managed to find it for me, and this is in the oblique canvas monogram in the burgundy. So moving on to Louis Vuitton, this was my first Louis Vuitton Continental wallet. It was purchased more than 10 years ago, and as you can see, the Louis Vuitton the Louis Vuitton canvas holds up over time. It shows minimal wear and tear. It does have a little bit of wear and tear. However, I did use it quite substantially as it was my first Louis Vuitton wallet, and it is quite large, but it is made in Spain. But the quality of the bag, it can show over time that it does sustain the test of time. And this was my first Zoe wallet. It is in the leather, was it the MP leather? And I haven't actually used this yet. It will come to this because I do rotate my SLG. I love the compact of this. If you see how small it is in terms of the length, it is actually smaller than a card case. And yes, you are able to hold, let me just quickly show you, you're able to hold cards in there. There is a zipper pocket too. So I do like this, and eventually I will rotate to this handbag. As you can see, it's even smaller than the Dior ones. Moving on to my newest purchase, my Rosalie coin purse. And the Zoe wallet is actually even smaller than the coin purse. I did use this quite extensively because I do like the Rosalie. It is quite, you can put quite a lot of things, even though it is a coin purse, and it is priced reasonably for a coin purse. And I do have 3 different of the, was it the K clay? All 3 of them. And I was lucky that my SA was able to get all 3 of them. The Damier one and the monogram, I had used them. However, I haven't actually used the Damier Azul. It will probably eventually come to this as I rotate my SLG, but I have not used this yet. And I probably gonna hang on to it. But if some of these items I am ready to let go, I will put it on my Instagram account, and I will put my Instagram account down below. So if I am trying to get them into rehoming or try to decide to let them go, it will be on my Instagram account. And I also have 3 of the mini pochette. Let me just show you. These are from the Christmas animation last year, the Vivian Christmas animations, and that one has got the monogram on the background, whereas this one has got the Damier on the background. So those are the 2 differences, and this is basically just a Damier Azul mini pochette. I have not used this yet. I noticed that I have not used my Damier Azul. For some reason, those 3 are still brand new. I will eventually come to using this one, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this, but I will probably hang on to it first, and we'll see if I'm gonna use it. Okay, now moving on to my only Gucci SLG. It is a Continental wallet. It was purchased about 6 years ago, I believe, 6 or 7 years ago. It does show a little bit of wear and tear. It is quite substantial actually, but because of the leather itself and the color, it is prone to quite a few wear and tear. And I remember purchased this at if I'm not mistaken, it is priced at 200 or 300 Canadian dollars, but the price was actually 6-7 years ago. Obviously now purses SLG are highly overpriced. It has come to double, if not a little bit less than double of the price. So moving on to my Prada collections. This is actually my first Prada, and it is also purchased 9 years ago. I use this a lot when I was traveling. As you can see, there's quite a lot of the wear and tear on the corners, but it was one of my favorite Continental wallet at that time, and I still keep some of my foreign currency in there, but I have stopped using this because I don't actually want to make it worse. As you can see, the wear and tear, it is quite substantial. I do love this, but I don't really want to ruin the corners any further than it is already. So that is my Prada. Because of that, I actually purchased this recently, another Continental wallet from Prada. It was purchased last year, and I believe the current price for the Continental wallet for Prada has gone up to 700 over Canadian dollars. So it has more than doubled the price as when it was purchased 10 years ago, or even less than that. So this was purchased last year, and it is brand new. I think because I still want to enjoy looking at it, and I have not got a chance to use it yet. It is in the Saffiano leather with the gold hardware. It looks stunning, and you can see everything is brand new. It will eventually come to be used, but I just want to look at it first and just enjoy the brand new of this wallet. So moving on to my second Prada that I actually purchased last year. It is a compact purse, which is this one. I did use this for a couple of weeks. It is in gold with the Saffiano leather with the gold hardware. This was actually purchased during the sale season, so it was priced around 300 Canadian dollars. I think that is quite a good price, especially that the fact that it comes in Saffiano leather. So moving on to my Chanel collections. This is my card case from Chanel. I haven't actually used this because if you look at it from sideways, the two camellia flowers are bulging out. So I don't actually particularly find it safe to use this even on a smaller handbags such as mini rectangular, because I do fear that the two camellia flowers will get snatched out. And that's probably why I have not used it. Eventually I will use it, but probably on a bigger bag. And it is in lambskin with the gold hardware. It does have two card case holder at the back. And this is actually my latest purchase. I bought this before the lockdown. There is still the plastic intact, and this is the newer versions with the back pocket, and it is a card case. Moving on, this is my classic Chanel wallet, compact wallet. It is in black and with the lambskin, and it is in burgundy interior. I don't think I've ever used this yet. And moving on to the pouch. This is actually from the pre-spring summer collections, and this is the regular pouch. And let me just do a comparison. This is the mini pouch, and this is the regular pouch. So you can see the sizes. I purchased this for traveling because I want a passport holder, but I don't like the passport holder that Chanel is offering because it is more like a flap opening. It does not feel secure. I rather have something with a zipper for passport, and that's the reasons why I purchased this. But I haven't actually got a chance to use it because of the current situations. No one is allowed to travel. And again, moving on, these are all my mini pouch collections, and this is from the pre-spring summer. If I'm not mistaken, it is probably from the cruise collections. It is the newest style, and this is actually available for sale, and I've already put this up on my Instagram account. The reason being because I do own 4 of the mini pouch, and I wanted to get rid of one. This is in caviar leather. This is also in caviar leather, however, it is a softer caviar leather. And I also have the black mini pouch, and this is the classic mini pouch in black. I have not used this. There is still a plastic sticker in there with the burgundy, and that's the reasons why I'm letting this go, because I find that both of them are too similar. Another mini pouch that I have is this, and this is from the Egyptian collections a year ago, and I think this was the only items I purchased from the Egyptian collections, and it does have the CC charm. It is a little bit pricier than the normal mini pouch, but I do want to have one item from the Egyptian collections, so I actually purchased this with the croc embossed leather. And one final mini pouch that I have is the one in kind of like a red orange color, and this is in lambskin. I'm actually using this at the moment because it has all my items in here, and I'm actually using this at the moment. So those are my 5 mini pouch from Chanel collections. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and if you do have any comments, please do so in the sections below. And these are my entire SLG collections. I'm gonna scan them for one last time. The Chanel, the Prada, Gucci, and these are all the Louis Vuitton and the Dior. Thank you so much for watching.